Hello and welcome back to Bit Healthier. In today's video, I'll show you how to make a delicious and healthy vegetarian or vegan snack that's perfect for any occasion. We are making nachos loaded with homemade bean sauce. Trust me, your taste buds are going to thank you for this. The hardest part of this recipe, if I can even call it hard, is making the bean sauce that we will use to load our chips. Great thing about this sauce is that you can make it ahead of time, and once you have it made, you can easily store it for future use. And then once your guests arrive and they're ready to snack, you can just lay your chips on a baking sheet, add your filling, add your cheese, bake it for a little bit, and then top it with your favorite toppings and enjoy. So let's start by making the bean sauce. First, drain one 15-ounce can of pinto beans and set them aside. Next, we're gonna chop half cup or 58 grams of raw walnuts and toast them on a dry pan until they become fragrant. Trust me, the walnuts add a great depth of flavor to this dish, and they're also incredibly healthy, being a plant-based source of omega-3 fats and rich in antioxidants. Now it's time to prepare the vegetables. Chop one medium onion, one red bell pepper, and one small to medium sweet potato. My sweet potato was on a larger side, so I only used 2/3 of it and saved the rest for my lentil soup. Bring a medium-sized pot of salted water to a simmer and then add your sweet potatoes and cook them until tender. That should take between 8 to 10 minutes depending on the size of the sweet potatoes. Drain the vegetables and then set them aside. In a large skillet, heat 1 tablespoon of oil over medium heat. Once hot, add the onion and red bell pepper and cook until they're completely softened. While the vegetables are cooking, let's measure our spices. We're gonna use 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of garlic and onion powder, half teaspoon of chili if you like the heat, and I also added 2 cloves of garlic because garlic adds such a delicious flavor to this dish. And now we are turning to the pot. We're gonna add our garlic and spices and cook until they're fragrant. Usually takes about a minute. Then we're gonna raise the heat to high and then add our cooked sweet potatoes, sprinkle with a little bit of salt, and then cook until they begin to brown. Add at the end your pinto beans and cook them until they're just warmed through. And finally, we're gonna add our toasted walnuts. Now that we have our delicious bean sauce, it's time to assemble the nachos. Place the tortilla chips, and I used about 8 ounces or 250 grams of tortilla chips in the sheet pan and cover them with a bean mixture and finally top them with shredded cheese. When it comes to cheese, I have used both vegetarian, so like regular dairy cheese, and I also used a lot of plant-based alternatives. Nachos are delicious either way, so I will let you make this nacho recipe your own and pick your favorite cheese. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius and bake nachos for about 10 minutes depending on your oven. And then finally garnish with your favorite toppings. I use this time fresh salsa, pico de gallo, and then also some Greek yogurt because I actually made the bean sauce really spicy, so I needed something to kind of balance out the flavors and be refreshing. You can also make this vegan by using a cashew sauce, and I will drop that recipe in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video and for joining me in making these delicious and healthy vegetarian nachos. If you enjoyed this recipe and want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more great content. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on any of our new recipes, health tips, and cooking inspiration. And if you have any questions or comments about this recipe, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Margarita, please. Delicious.